Hey guys, so I'm at a dog show with my mom. I've been helping her with her dog shows, and I'll get into that later. But it's a beautiful ground, so I'm probably going to try to do a little bit of video. It's like in a canyon at a nut farm in near San Diego. It's called Valley Vista. So, anyways, as part of my 100 videos in the rest of the year, so right now we're almost coming up to May 1st. And I'm going to make 100 videos because you get better. I mean, according to Sean Cannell of Think Media, if you make 100 videos, you will definitely improve. You'll get more comfortable on camera. You'll get better with editing. You'll get better with what you want to say. So that's what I'm doing. And I just keep thinking, like, I'm kind of overthinking the whole thing. And I've been wanting to come back to my YouTube channel as well. I'll have a video here and there because I keep trying to figure it out. And finally, it was like I was listening to a Think Media podcast, and he said something about 100 videos, and I thought, I can do 100 videos. And 100 videos for the rest of 2023 would average about 3 videos a week. I can do that. I'm going to do that. So that's what this is going to be. And I don't know what they're going to be, because that's what part of all this is going to be about for me. Is I have so much going on that it's like I never know what I want the channel to be about and what I think you're going to be interested in. So, I'm going to just put it all out there as I go along, and we'll see what develops. I hope that makes sense. But anyways, more coming up. Here comes a car. I have to put my camera down. I'm not that comfortable yet. My mom has been showing dogs since I was a kid. She used to show horses when she was younger. But anyways, and then she got into dog shows. And my brother and I used to go to the dog shows with her, and there was a period of time where she had a booth where she sold like leashes and things like that. And we helped her. And it kind of reminds me of the events that I do now, where I'm like unloading cars and setting up tents and, just a lot of hard work. These people who set up all this stuff, it's a lot of hard work. But anyways, so I always liked to look at the little pug the guy's holding. It's so funny. I always liked going to the dog shows because you get to see all the different breeds and stuff. I mean, even though I rescue dogs that are not purebreds, not intentionally, it just seems like the dogs I rescue are not purebreds, and probably there's more of them that need rescuing, but there are purebreds that need to be rescued as well. So I'm just sort of putting that all out there. But anyways, this is called an all breed dog show. It's AKC, American Kennel Club. And so you can see the Irish setters on the left. We had an Irish setter at one point. That's a Clumber Spaniel that's up on that one woman right there. The Irish setters, and that's a black lab, and then that's a Borzoi on the left. And so my mom shows Chihuahuas now. She showed all kinds of dogs, but she's been showing Chihuahuas now for a while. She's gone to Westminster. She's very successful in the world of Chihuahuas. And this dog right here on her lap is Lucy. And Lucy is under a year. Well, actually, she turns a year on May 20th, and she's already a champion. She's amazing. This dog is a dog that my mom is handling. Her name is Tilly, and she's just kind of getting back into the swing of showing. So I wanted to film this that's my mom, by the way. I wanted to film her for my mom because I wanted to show her that her tail goes up, because my mom didn't think her tail went up. And when they're moving, they want their tails to go up. And when they're sort of shy or sad or weird, their tail is down. So the fact that her tail started to go up, it was the first time in the ring with her, was a good thing. So I wanted to show my mom that. So when I go with her, I usually film stuff or take pictures or both. And I go with her because, she needs me to go with her, and I want to go with her. It's nice because I, lived in California. I've been a million miles away and doing other things. And so now I've dedicated many weekends to just being with her, and helping her. Just, she brings like 6 dogs, and it's a lot. She drives a lot from Arizona to California or New Mexico or Vegas. So it's a lot of driving, a lot of unloading into the hotel room and letting everybody out and feeding everybody and loading back up. And so anyways, I've decided to just help her with all that. And it's been fun. Sometimes it's a little challenging, I'm going to be honest, because I have so much going on all the time that I really value my downtime, and it kind of helps me rebuild my energy centers or whatever. But I know that, I'll be glad that I did this when I'm her age, and I look back and go, thank God, I spent these years with her and did stuff with her. So it's been fun. By the way, that white dog is a puppy, and it's very wild, but it's very beautiful. This dog here, his name is Peso, and he's very cute too. Very fun and excitable, and kind of reminds me of like a typical Chihuahua, like what I think of Chihuahuas. I think he's also a champion.
Yeah, when they play, they're both the same size.
But that's a dazzle?
No, that's Cappy Golden.
Have you ever been to a dog show? This probably looks completely crazy if you've never been to one, but this is it. This is what it is. So the judge is looking for, their body structure, how they move, their ears, their tail set, their coat, their temperament, eyes clear, and every breed has different standards. Teeth, like a good bite and things like that. So these are some of the vendors. I just wanted to kind of walk around and show you as I was walking over to the nut farm store. And there was an animal. Oh, look at that cute little poodle. Well, it's not little. There was an animal communicator there. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I think I've seen her at another one. That would be really cool. They had good food there. They had like hamburgers and stuff. I'm not a big meat eater, so I wish they had something that was yummy like that, but not meat. But what can you do? So this whole dog show is on a nut farm. So they were very smart, and they cleared out a bunch of the trees and, in the center, and then they like rented out for these events. I guess my mom said a lot of the dog shows are at this place. It's near San Diego. It's called Valley Center. And I think that's a good idea for a farm because they have the space and they get the money from these big events. And that helps for the upkeep of the farm and all the different expenses. So this is the store that they had here, and it was like Bates Nut Farm. And I was expecting like all kinds of nuts, which there were all kinds of nuts. However, there's also all kinds of candy. And I was like, oh my God, like trying not to eat sugar. And it was just like candy festival. So, yeah. I mean, they had hot sauces and different things like that too. But it was a lot of candy. Like this one is the ghost pepper jelly. Can you imagine? Peanut brittle, yum. Who doesn't like peanut brittle? But like, see all the candy. I don't know. This is probably smart for them to do that. But the tea candy was okay. It wasn't great. I ended up getting it, as you can see. I kind of wanted the coffee one too because I was so tired. But it didn't really wake me up. And it does taste like tea, like a certain kind of tea. I always liked espresso candy, or like, I didn't end up getting that. I put that back. But I love chocolate covered espresso beans. I always buy those. But so there was just different kinds of candies, and I think these are the cherries. Yeah, those are the chocolate covered cherries. Green tea, matcha. Oh no, that's mint chocolate. Malt balls. I love those. I did get that. Why does that pull me in? I don't know. Pretzels. And, they had gifts, and they had other kinds of chocolates and stuff. So it was really cute. It was good. I mean, look at these truffles and different things like that. I didn't get any of this, but turtles and truffles and just, massive amounts of chocolates and candies. I guess I expected it to be more like nuts from that farm. You know what I mean? And instead it just felt like a place for people who want to eat sugar. So, which is fine, but I don't know. It was cute though. It's a cute place. I love licorice. Love it. So I got black licorice. I like black or red, but I love black. I know a lot of people don't like black, but I do. Okay, so this couple was out there. I heard a violin and I kept thinking, or a flute. I heard a flute and I kept thinking, wow, where is that coming from? And I looked over and I saw this couple and I'm like, oh my God, can I record you just performing a little bit? And they were like, yeah. And then they like launched into this tuning the instruments and like getting the song and like getting really, and I was like, my back was killing me. I just went over there. I had to get back to my mom. I still wanted to look at the animals, and I was like, okay. But okay, shit talking aside, what I really liked about this was when I walked up, look what I see. On the left, in the forefront, is art, and in the back is ag. The horses, the donkeys, you know, all that stuff. So it was really cool. I was like, ag and art, man. And they seemed to like that too. So yeah, it was nice to see the little horse. I'm sure it's sick of people. It's smart that they have the extra barrier so that people don't drive them nuts. But I always liked horses with this marking, with the brown, with the black mane and the black legs or feet or whatever, and then the cute little donkey. And then over here they had all these goats. And I guess people were like, there's a vending machine where you can get food that's for the goats, which I thought was really smart. Because, I mean, you know, people are going to try to feed all these animals. So might as well give them what they can eat so people can, you know, can give them that. But I thought this was really cute.
Hey, this one didn't get food. Hey, you want food. I want food. Wait, what? Oh. I'm so sad.
Then you have the sheep that obviously just got sheared, so they're probably feeling good because it was a little bit warm. By the end of the day, it got a little bit warm. So I'm sure they were happy they were sheared. And then we have pigs. And I don't know pigs, but I feel like these are like kuni pigs, which is what I talked about in my last video, because Sherry, one of the speakers in the ag tent, talked about raising kuni pigs. And I've seen her pigs. And I've seen another farmer, Lockwood Acres Ben, the one holding the globe up. I think he has kuni pigs too. So I'm starting to recognize, but I don't know, I might be wrong. And then this is like their little sign saying, you know, wash your hands and before eating. And I thought it was very well organized. Oh, these are the things where you put your change in and you get little food you can give them. And I thought that was very well done. So these were all the chickens, and they were kind of far away. And then we have the ducks, and they were cooling off in their pond. And little known fact, I did not know this until I know people now that have ducks. They're very messy. Very messy. So if you have a duck, just remember that. I love duck. Ducks are like my favorite of all things. That's why I was shocked, but yeah, messy. Now my mom's in the ring with Lucy, who's the champion, and she won. This is now the group. So she's representing the long-haired Chihuahua with Lucy. And the woman in front of her in the pink sweater her dog is representing, they call it smooth coat, but it's like short hair Chihuahua. So there's two varieties, long hair, short hair, long coat, smooth coat. And they all go into the toy group. Because it goes like, you know, all the different, it just keeps whittling it down until you get like best of show. I like this judge's outfit and hat. It was kind of stylish. So first the handler puts their dog on the table if they're small. And the judge goes over their body. They just feel around for different things that they're looking for that specific breed. And at one point they ask the handler to show them the bite. And then when they're done with that, the handler takes the dog off the table, and they usually just go down and back, either at an angle or straight, whichever way. But they go down and back so the judge can see how they move from the back and how they move from the front. And then at the very end, they have them go all the way around to get back at the end of the line. And that seems to be when they look at them from the side and how they're moving on the side. And here they want to see how their attention is, their ears, their eyes. Like, I know with Chihuahuas, they want to have their ears go up and have a certain, placement and everything. I'm not sure of anything with pugs, so not sure. This Chihuahua is a smooth coat Chihuahua. Her name is Danny, and I know her because my mom has shown her before. And so she's been at my mom's house, and I've spent time with her, and she's a very nice dog. I like her a lot. She's really pretty, and she's just has a really great temperament. And her owner in the pink sweater, her name is Christy. She's very nice as well. Nice people, nice dog. I put the phone down to clap for Christy because I'm showing support of the breed. So showing support for Chihuahuas. So I set the phone down on my lap to clap. But I also wanted to clap for my mom with Lucy. And Lucy's very good. I mean, she's just a natural. It's really strange. She's very good on the table. Like, look at her. She just perfectly stands there. Whereas other dogs, sometimes they just turn into like mush. And I don't know if Lucy was wild about this lady's hat. See how she's kind of backing up? I've never really seen her do that. And she's actually looking at her bite with her own hands. That's how they used to do it. And they want the judges now, they want the handler to do it so they don't spread disease from dog to dog. And so it's just interesting that she kind of was like old school where she was doing it herself. But anyway, so she's just sort of looking Lucy over, and then she'll have her go down and back. I put the phone down so I could clap for my mom, because usually I'm always filming, and when you clap, it's actually really helpful for the judge to be like, oh, people really like this dog, or, I don't know, it's just really important. So I'll film up into the point where I need to clap, and then I put the phone down and I clap. So my mom won group 3. She didn't win 1 because the guy who won 1 has like the best toy dog in the entire country. And his name is David Murray. Actually, a very nice guy. Can't really see his dog. It's a Havanese. And then, so anyways, Lucy and my mom won group 3, which is huge, especially because she's not even a year old yet. I mean, it's huge. She's just been winning left, right, and center.
Wow. She did look at her on the table for a long time. Mm-hmm. And I was like looking at, thinking, oh, maybe. Wow, congratulations to you and me.
Do you know how many besties show?
Oh, I agree. No.
We're going to get a picture. So can you do that?
Okay,
It's in a special area.
since you're in, thank you, Mary.
I'm so happy for her. Oh my God. Lucy! She's like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Lucy, good girl.
She was falling asleep in yours, but as soon as you put her on the ground, she's like,
Hi,
right into
Tussie.
showing mode. Right into showing mode.
Good girl. Okay, let me get a picture. It's day 2. It's the final day of the dog show. And I think I might be getting sick. My throat and my lungs hurt. Anyways, I got this visor in the Nut Trees, Vacaville. Bates Nut Farm, like a store. It's like a candy store, but they also have nuts. So we'll just get a little bit of video and head in. Bye. For some reason on the second day, I was kind of just like over everything because I just felt hot. I know why, because we did a lot of driving because our hotel was very far away. So it took us like an hour to get there through windy roads in the canyon. And it was very bright and very kind of warmish. I was so car sick, and I just started to get kind of over everything. I was like, let's get on with the show. So I wasn't feeling that good then. And I knew that we still had to drive, 7 hours to get home. So it was, we'd already checked out of the hotel. So by the second day, I was just kind of over it.
So no, we had R2. I found out by the name.
No, it's right there.
It's always strange all the different colors,
I know.
And,
So knowing that we were going to have a long drive, I put a little pen out to let the dogs out so they could hang out, go to the bathroom, play. And that was it. Look at all the dirt. I was just thinking of that meme, the one that goes do 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 do, and it shows like the idealized life of something, and then the jacked up reality. That's this. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm achy, I'm hungry, my stomach hurts from shit I've eaten, I'm dehydrated, the car is hot, we still have to get gas, and we still have to drive back to Arizona. So yeah, this is the reality of this shit. I mean, you know what I mean. It's just, there's the fun side that everybody sees in pictures, and then there's just the dirt end of day sweatiness. Ugh.